Hello, welcome to my channel. I am doing a monthly flip through and then a weekly plan with me in this video. I recorded it over the course of several days, so you may notice small changes here and there. But this is our first spread, which is the cover page. It says, "You should be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful, but you should be more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable," from Dr. Jordan Peterson. Here I made a quotes page or spread, but yeah, I didn't quite finish it. I want to put some more in there. And here's my mishmash spread, in case you couldn't tell, and I've got some groovy cats on here. I especially love the one in the top left corner. But I've got my to-do list, my wish list, where I want to put my focus, my goals. I put the Battlefield of the Mind tracker over here again because I am going to finish that book, gosh darn it. I thought the quote on the bottom left-hand side was very fascinating. It's very thought-provoking. It says, "If you think tough men are dangerous, wait until you see what weak men are capable of," from Dr. Jordan Peterson. And it made me think of this episode, I think it was Doctor Who, and they were on this ship, and there was this alien that talked about how, like, his planet has been overtaken so many times because they always surrender, and he ended up being kind of a backstabber, I think, if I recall correctly. And it made me think of that, because when you're weak, when you're cowardly, that can lead to even more evil. Here's my personal calendar for October. And I want to read this quote. "I am such an autumn person. Give me a quiet, cozy spot with a simple view of gorgeous trees, with colorful leaves on a crisp September day, fuzzy socks, a warm drink, and a good book, and I will be in all my glory," from McKenna Kalin. And then Dr. Caroline Leaf, "It's okay to have days where things are just hard. It doesn't make you a failure. It makes you human." And then you can see some scatterings of the MixiCatStuff stickers that, if you follow me on Instagram, which is September Storrie, just like my channel, you will have seen the unboxing of those MixiCatStuff stickers on there. So if you want to see more of that, check out my Instagram channel. Now we're moving on to my YouTube and social media calendar spread. And you can see more of the MixiCatStuff stickers. And one of my favorite quotes on here is, "Wild is the music of autumnal winds amongst the faded woods," from William Wordsworth. Oh, it's so beautiful. As you can tell, I included some more poetic sounding quotes this month. Now we're on to my usual powerful words spread, which I've already started on, as you can see. It's a quote from a sermon I watched this weekend. It says, "Don't hold on to things too tightly. When you're holding on to things tightly, they're not the things that God has given you. The things that God has given you, they'll come to you, and they will hold you more than you will hold them. And when God speaks into your life and begins shaking things loose rather than fight it, it's better to celebrate it and understand that God is freeing you," from Erwin McManus. He also said, "It's in the loss that you are postured and positioned to gain." It was a very challenging sermon. Now we're on to the YouTube and social media brain dump spread. And the quote on here says, "Don't be afraid to try different things and switch it up," from RJ Coor, something like that. Here's my finances spread with a fancy cat, bills, savings, and then there's that little postcard guy with the astronaut kitty from the MixiCatStuff pack that I got, which was awesome because it had a thank you on one side and then on the other side a perfect thing I can use. And this spread is deep thought space because I'm trying to do more journaling. The quote says, "A personal journal is an ideal environment in which to become. It is a perfect place for you to think, feel, discover, expand, remember, and dream," from Brad Wilcox. And now we're moving on to the weekly spread. So the larger cat stickers that I chose for this spread were very flowery. And I tried drawing out a new font here where it says October. And I think I lost some footage in there because you'll go from, you'll see. You'll see in a second. But I was having some technical difficulties again this week. I really like working on my iPad, and sometimes that comes with some technical difficulties. Like, somehow I lost the footage for my flip through originally and had to re-record it. Yeah, I don't know. I was on the struggle bus, guys. So for the part where I write out an aspect of God's character, I wrote God is my defender, and then for my identity in Christ, I wrote in Christ I am washed clean. And even though it's a new month and a new theme, I'm continuing to stick with the mood tracker for now until I find something that I think goes better with my current theme. And in case this is your first video of mine that you're seeing, I usually use a mood tracker that does not involve colors. Each day is a vine, and depending on my mood, I'll give it different leaves to indicate those different moods. I found it on Instagram. I'll try to remember to put this person's Instagram handle tag. I don't know. Their Instagram thingy-mabobber. I'll put it in the description below. Oh goodness, what a mess, guys. And of course, I'm using the MixiCatStuff sticker of the cat brushing its teeth next to my habit tracker. And the first quote for this spread is, "You don't get to choose not to pay a price. You only get to choose which price you will pay." And I do believe that was Dr. Jordan Peterson. I don't know why I didn't remember to put his name on there, but I believe that's him. The next quote is not so much inspirational as it is just a fact that I want to keep in my mind. It says, "Poor sleep will increase sugar cravings." Caitlin Johnson RD said that. So just something I want to keep in front of me because I need to get better sleep. I've been needing to get better sleep for forever, and I need to really do it. So I thought putting a fact like that in my weekly spread might help nudge me along. Another quote is, "Every thought that you think is optional," from Dr. Sasha Hines. And I might have used this quote a little while back, but I thought it's still relevant to me. It's something I still need to remember. And then I'm going to sprinkle some more MixiCat stickers. The one at the top right is a Sims themed one. Then I've got a little candle. The final quote for the weekly spread is, "Wild is the music of autumnal winds amongst the faded woods." And I'm so sorry, but I don't know who said it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying my content.